This is how to get anything you want. The mirror principle. The mirror principle tells us that reality is like a mirror. You have an image and you have a reflection. What happens is that you cannot change the reflection. You need to just change the image, right? I can't change the reflection. I need to change what I'm putting in front of the mirror. Reflection is your life, and the image is your mind. Whatever your mind thinks is what's going to be reflected into your life. Now, I cannot change my life within the reflection, right? That's like me looking at myself in the mirror and seeing that I have a stain and clean the mirror. And the stain is still there, and I clean the mirror, and the stain is still there. The stain is not going to go, because what I need to change is the image. To change the image in life, basically in our reality, the image is our mind. I cannot change my life if I don't change my mind. My mind is what's projecting, is what's being reflected into my life. Now, how do we change the mind? Well, in order to change the mind, we need to understand how the human mind works. The human mind has 3 levels that coincide with the 3 dimensions. We have the 3D, which is our conscious mind. Then we have the 4D, that is the subconscious mind. And then we have the 5D, which is the quantum field, the field of possibilities, God, the source, however you want to call it. This is high energy. In our 3D, our conscious mind, that's everything we can see with our 5 senses, right? This is what we see as our life. What happens is that our life, like we said, is a reflection of what? Of that image. The image is in our subconscious mind. Whatever is in our subconscious mind is what's becoming our life. Here in the subconscious mind is our core beliefs are. Our core beliefs have been created since we were born. Everything we watched, everything we observed, everything we heard from our parents, teachers, friends becomes our core beliefs. Maybe we heard, oh, if you do that, you're going to get sick. Or your mom and your grandma had this illness, so you're going to get it too. Becomes a core belief. Our core beliefs become our life. Now, what happens is that in the 5D, in the quantum field, this is the field of possibilities. Everything exists at the same time, all at once. You have the you sick, the you healthy, the you in a loving relationship, the you in a toxic relationship, the you poor, the you wealthy, etc. All of these possibilities, like we said, exist at the same time in the quantum field, but they exist in the form of frequency, like a wave, in the form of energy. Think of water. You have water, and when you give it enough energy, high energy, high heat, it becomes vapor. Vapor, you cannot see it, but it's there. So how does this frequency become reality, become our 3D? It becomes particle by being densified. And then we can see it with our conscious awareness. So what happens is that we are choosing from the field of possibilities, but we're choosing from our image, from our core, from our subconscious, from our core beliefs, which means that our core beliefs are attracting like a magnet. They are attracting one of these possibilities, and that is what's becoming our life. All right? This choice is, again, subconscious. So I can say that I want money, that I want to be wealthy as much as I want. But if unconsciously I think that I am not worthy, or that money creates problems, or that only bad people have money, then from my core beliefs, I am going to be choosing the me poor. And that's what I'm going to think, feel, and act like a poor person. And that is what's going to become my reality. If you want to know what your core beliefs are, simply look at your life. Your life is a reflection of your core beliefs. Look at your bank account. That's going to be a reflection of your beliefs about money. Look at your love life. That's a reflection of your core beliefs about love. Now, if you want to change what you are attracting, what you need to do is begin to densify another of these possibilities. You choose. First of all, choose. You need to be certain. You need to know exactly what you want, how you want to feel. From that, you're going to choose, okay, I want to be rich. So what you're going to do is you're going to change your beliefs about money. You're going to start thinking, acting, and behaving like a person who is rich. And that's what you're going to attract. Remember, emotions are the fuel to be able to bring this into the 3D. So stop, if you want to stop being poor, what you're going to stop, you're going to stop thinking, acting, behaving, and feeling like a poor person. Because you want money, not because you want the paper or the number in your bank account. You want money because it's going to make you feel what? Free, happy, abundant, grateful. All right. Begin to feel that way now. Once you feel that way now, that is going to be the image in your subconscious mind. And that is what you're going to attract. And that is what you're going to see in your material life. So you want to change what you see. You need to change the way you feel, think, and act. What happens is that sometimes people, we go back to the mirror. Sometimes people don't like what they see here because they are whatever, poor, right? And then they get upset because they are like, money is not coming, money is not coming, money is not coming. If I think money is not coming, what I am going to reflect is money is not coming, and money will never come. If I begin to feel abundant, no matter what I look in my reality, because I know that this is dead, this is only a reflection of this. This is only a reflection of the image. So I need to stop looking at my reality to determine how I feel. Because if I look at my bank account and I'm poor, so I feel poor, I continue to create the same reality where I'm poor. So I need to not look at it and understand that this is a result of my past beliefs. If I change how I feel now, this is going to change. Remember, the reflection is like a mirror, but it always comes with delay. So do not let your current reality, your current reflection determine how you feel. You need to change how you feel for the reality to change. If you continue to feel according to what you see in your reality, the reality you will not change. Remember, you cannot change your conditions right now, but you can change your thoughts, your image. And your image is what's going to determine your future conditions.